Hello everybody, I am Lisbeth, and today you guys are watching episode 14 of my Oxygen Not Included Let's Play. Right, I've gotten them to dig out a bunch of stuff. We've got all this naphtha down here now, but there's still all of this that I need draining. And I've queued up some dig commands here, so I'm gonna let them dig that out before I actually start trying to move it, but there is something I want to try, which I think will work. But first off, let's have a look up here. There are meteors landing and crashing, and this is both good and bad. So the good part means that I have infinite regolith, and that is good because these are hungry little guys. But we have Volpups plus 5 more eggs, that's 7 in here. I'm hoping these guys will give me some more, and that will be infinite free meat. And then I'm going to get some Paku down in here, so then we're going to have infinite free whatever those food things are. I forget. Anyway, the bad thing is that because there are meteors, this regolith comes in at incredibly hot temperatures. See, look, there's a wild shovel up there. Hopefully he stays up there. But the other good thing, it's not just the regolith we get from this. We get free copper, free gold, and iron. But it's not iron ore, it is processed iron. Let's see if there's just a tiny bit up here. Yeah, look at that right there. Free iron. And that can go into making steel. So, what else have I done? Not a lot, really. I got them into here because this is all run out now. I should get rid of those and those, and that can be deconstructed. We can also deconstruct these and that. So we've got an awful lot of natural gas in here. This is going all very well. We have run out of hydrogen, as you can see. There's a little bit left in here. And now that this poke shell is not angry, I might just get them to dig that out. And that's really about it. The other thing. Okay, so this is something you can do if you have a numpad. I want to, now that we're working down at the gold volcano, I would like a way to get down there very quickly, and the game has provided a hotkey for that. So say I want to be able to return to right here quickly. I'm going to press the left alt key and numpad number 2. Was it left alt? Left control. Sorry. I press left control number 2. Did you hear that little click in the game? So that means if I go away now and just press number 2, the camera snaps back to where it was, and that's saved forever. So you can quit the game, come back, and that is a quick way to get around the map, and I find it very, very useful. And that's what I set numpad number 1 up on. So we're going to come down here very quickly. That just broke. These are going to break as well. That's alright. So we're going to press H to go back home. And I need them to dig up these dang voles. So I'm going to let them dig all this stuff out. Now, the calculated risk that I am considering is dropping all this naphtha in here. This is going to serve 2 purposes. Firstly, it's going to get rid of all this naphtha. But perhaps more usefully, it'll cool down this at least a little bit. See, like, the hottest thing in here is 274. All this abyssalite's a lot cooler. That's 346. But it's still colder than it will take the naphtha to flash into sour gas, because that needs a very, very hot temperature. It needs 538 degrees Celsius. So I think I can safely drop all this naphtha down here. A little bit of this polluted water will flash to steam. And I will have to build a, something, I think. But if I just dig that out, but I don't want to let this hydrogen out. That's the big kicker here. I don't want all this hydrogen to get out because it'll just float straight up here. And I want to be able to access that. So I'm just trying to decide the best way. I think it might be to just keep digging down here and come in this way. So we're going to do that. And that will also let me keep coming down in here. The other thing I've been looking around for, and I haven't found it yet because I think it might be much lower, and that's another helpful thing about building this, is I'm looking for diamonds. And every time I see this, I get so excited, but it's just glass. But I'm hoping maybe, like this is all very, very hot down here. I'm hoping that maybe I'll be able to find some more down beneath this biome even. But we're not there yet. We will hopefully be there by the end of this episode. I'm just, because I would like some diamond for this. They make very good temperature shift plates. So, I'm going to let them dig all this out. Maybe I won't go in that way. Could come in over the top here and dump it out in here. But this is also a lot of steam. It will cool down very quickly when it gets up in here and turn into water. So I think that might be the way to go. Alright. Oh, I do remember what the other thing was. This was all getting a bit warm up in here. So I went and moved the cooling loop so it can go all the way through here. And it will make it a little bit hot for a little while, but that's okay. Can someone come and dig that, please? The bleach stone worked very well. It off-gassed about 90 kilograms worth into here, and then I got them to sweep it up and put it in here. Now the water is getting up, that's okay. Just means we'll have to mop that a bit. Okay, and I put this here, so I need to put another tile there and replace that with a mesh tile. Very nice. We didn't trap any Drecos in those tiles. Then that's still... We have 5 in here. We have 8 in here. Very good. And hopefully that'll mean we'll start getting plastic Dreco eggs. Actually, I should add that to this list here. Nope, we don't have any yet. So I've just got to wait for one to show up. Just make sure that we're getting water through here properly. And this must be getting close to being full, yeah. Alright, let's head back down here, see if anyone's done anything. Not yet. This is all starting to creep down here, though. I'm worried about this coming out through here, actually. It might be better for me to run ladders across this way. And I think I will do that. So we're going to put tiles there. And there. 5 on those ones. And then they can run across this way. Like that. There. Oh good, he's dug that out. So that also means I'll have to dig that one out. I'll probably have to dig this out as well. But we'll do it this way. Okay, I'm going to let them build this and bring you guys back when that's all done. Okay, so we've gotten the whole fire pole in, so they're going to get down here super duper speedy, which is very important, trust me. We've also gotten all of this ladder in. As you probably saw, I had to toggle on the red alert because I got Harold trapped in here by accident. Now, I'm about to drop all this naphtha in by digging out that one tile. We're going to let Harold, in a moment. He thinks he's going to go build up there, but he's not. So if you want a duplicant to do something immediately, and they're going to do something else, if you queue up something of a higher priority, and then manually move them somewhere, it will change their mind, basically. So that's a sneaky little way to make them do whatever you want. Now, before I drop all that, and I have your undivided attention, because this is pretty exciting, I do need your help real quick. I want to know what you guys are enjoying about this, and what you want to see more of. But first of all, and now that I've asked that question, what are you enjoying? What do you want to see more of? Let's do it. I'm just gonna, in case this goes horribly wrong, save right here. And off we go. There we go. So this is coming in here. We want to see the temperature. So, because there's so much liquid, this is just going to seep in here. Now, hopefully we should start seeing some of this steam start to rapidly lose its temperature. But I think this is working, and we just need to drain the naphtha down to, like, here. That's all we need to do. So I am going to plug this up. But we're going to let Harold dig that one, and that one. As a matter of fact, they can dig across there to make it quicker for them. Although what may just happen is that this all settles at around, 300 degrees. And this naphtha just heats up, but there's no way to know. There's absolutely no way to know. But look at that. Nearly a ton of steam pressurized into one tile. I gotta say though, the more I can get this emptied, the better. How did you get down there? And has your pathing broken because you're stuck there, I think? Oh, there he goes. No one saw that. Ooh, look at that. That's solidifying. That's very good news. So if we start looking at this, we can see the naphtha's actually taking temperature out of that. Now, steam is very good at holding its heat. So it might be a little while before. Salt. I suppose it's come across from this side of the abyssalite. Yeah, this game's a bit funny in its generation of biomes, etc. Probably shouldn't have broken this out, but what can you do? This has gone much better than I anticipated. Alright, let's come back down here, see how we're going. Still filling her up. There is much more naphtha than I thought there was. That's very annoying. So, plumbing. One thing we can do about that is put a good vent up here. Like this, and start pumping it out. So this is all just about as good as we can get. Now I'm hoping that some of the steam might lose its heat, but I highly doubt it. This is all warmed up quite a lot, but this has all lost a lot of temperature as well. So hydrogen and steam are both very good at keeping their temperature. Okay, I just stopped there to have a think about this because this is an awful lot of naphtha. So we're going to pump, I'm going to put a wall here. I'm leaving this open so they can reach the supplies down the bottom. I'm going to build a wall, build the wall, and pump out all the stuff on top of it and leave all this down here. Now because the naphtha is pushing down this way, none of the steam will get out, and hopefully eventually it will turn to water, but it'll probably be in like 100 cycles. Then I'm going to pump all this stuff out as well, but we're going to pump all this in here. Dig that out, and dig those out. Once this is all built, I'm going to put a wall here, or just under here, and that will at least get us working. Now, ventilation, how we're going here. This is much better. Just added a little bypass because they're using these suits a lot. Okie dokie. Okay, so we had, we did actually run out of all of this natural gas, so we've tapped into this hydrogen over here. So once this is finished, oh, also, yeah, I got all this. Yeah, once we're done with the gold volcano, we're gonna have to find a more permanent power source. So that will be our next job. So our very good news. We found a steam vent, which is whatever, but we also found diamonds. So I'm going to dig some of this out. Now, keep in mind, that'll come out as 60 kilos. So that's 120, 240, 360. I need 800 kilos of diamonds. So that's the bad news. I'm going to have to dig out, like, all of this. It's also... wrong one. Absurdly hot. We've also found more oil reservoirs. This mercury is very heavy, and it is going to break through here, unfortunately. I'll have to dig a pit somewhere. And I was just having a look around down here to see if there was anything else. I want them to get down here at the very least. But it is time now to start creating our, you know, we're gonna start somewhere. Now we want some storage bins here so that we can clean it up, and actually see what we're doing. But what we really need to consider is how exactly we want to do this. That's going to be deconstructed. Alright, I'll get them to deconstruct this and build these and start cleaning up, and then we can worry about it. Uh-oh, our airlock broke. Not very happy about that. They must have carried something very hot through there. Or very cold, because this is... yeah. That's alright. And we've got lots of regoliths up there. I also started them, because we have so much water, researching just on the bits they can do of this, so we're going to move down to solid management. I'm going to get her to do whatever she can about these, just so that she's got something to do, and we're going to use up some of this water. Oh, shush. I do have a decision to make here still. So I need the gold that comes out of this to come out at a safe temperature for the duplicants to handle. So under 100 degrees Celsius would be nice. I've got two options here. First off, I can make this output at, you know, whatever temperature I need it to output at. The other alternative is I make another machine that will cool things, and that will be like a universal, everything goes in and comes out cold. And I'm not sure which one will be more worth it. I also put some insulated tiles down here because a lot of heat was leaking through. Whoops, again, wrong button. Like, this is all, you know, 2000 degrees, whatever. It melted these copper tiles. So, yeah. I also dug all this out so there was a bit more space in here. I think for now it would be best to make this freestanding, so it'll cool everything as it comes out. Let's get them to do what's been given to them, and be back in a sec once we're cleaned up. They've just about done all of what I asked them to do, and we also need this to come down here like that. Now we're going to need shipping. Auto sweeper. Make it out of steel, of course. Somewhere it's going to be safe. We're going to need conveyor loader out of the road where it's going to be safe. And we're going to need rails. Now, these ones, less important as to what they're made of, mostly because we just have to stop them from melting, right? You are fetching some regolith, I believe, and a printable. Now I am looking for someone... Ooh. Welcome, Ashcan. So, pause for a brief moment. This will mean another bedroom. That will be Ashcan's little bedroom. Now, do bedrooms have a minimum size? Minimum size 12 tiles, okay. 4, 8, 12. So we'll have to dig all that out. And put one of those tiles there. That will also mean we need another... And you know what, we're going to take 2 more duplicates on, so we'll have that there. We can have a little flower pot. That can be for bed, please, Ashcan. And a briar seed. Alright, and he will be our interior decorator. So where is Ashcan? You are our artist. Congratulations, little buddy. Now, obviously, when I get into more plastic, we're gonna have a better bedroom setup for these guys. But for now, that's fine. Sweep that up. Now, also, priorities. Where is Ashcan? You are allowed to decorate. And you're... you know what? Everything else can just... I'm just going to sweep that up for now. I've got to fix that, but not yet. Oh no, Ashcan, you are banned from leaving. Ashcan can only go back in. You are forbidden from, like, look how much... Bubbles does not have, exosuit wearing, right? And she's just much faster. Like, her athletics level is only 5. But look how slow Ashcan is! Athletics -7, yeah. Okay, so, I've had them do a bit of building and all of that jazz, and just before I seal this up, I want to do one last final check here with you guys, so I can see whether or not I've forgotten anything. So, we got the volcano analysed, and it's a pretty active volcano, actually, in my opinion. Like, that's pretty active, as far, you know, from the volcanoes I've seen. I've also done a bunch of exploring. I sent them down here. There's heaps more diamond up here. I'm gonna have to come in through the top, I think, to get that. But yeah, that's where we're at as far as all that sort of stuff goes. Now, last final check. We're gonna pump water in here. Actually, we're pumping naphtha into the cooling loop. We're gonna send all this stuff around. All the, you know, conveyor rails are going to come around here and then out. Now, I could have sworn there used to be a conveyor rail thermosensor, but apparently not. So what can you do? Like, I've looked all the way through here. What if we type Oh no, there is one. Oh, Alright, well, we're gonna have to get into space research, but it should be okay for this one. We'll just have to worry about it next time. Now, automation. We've got... Don't need these anymore. I had something else that I was thinking about. Okay, so, temperature and atom sensor. Oh yeah, I remember what that was for. That we will actually reconnect. So we're not gonna quite do that yet. We're gonna get them to build up. Okay. So we've got, we'll break this down bit by bit. Atom sensor and a thermosensor. So this is going to check if there is a certain amount of pressure. So we want a green signal if below... How much do I want in here? We're going to say below 100 kilograms of steam. And we also want to send a green signal if the temperature is above 200. Right? The more steam there is, the better capacity it has to transfer heat and, like, absorb that amount of heat. Like, if we look at this here, this is like 600 kilograms of heat, of steam, and it is not changing its temperature at all. Let me just put that back into that so next time I look at it I don't go crazy. We've pumped out all the gas in here as well, by the way. Now, back to the automation. The other one is for the steam turbine. This is the usual, you know, if it's below... Sorry, if it's above 90 degrees, make sure that you're turning the aqua tuner on. Now, the turbine. We've got it here. So this will turn the steam turbine on once the steam is above 190 degrees Celsius. It will then... Using this memory toggle, so if we see here, we'll output whatever signal is stored in that memory. If you send a green signal to this port here, it will flip it back to a red signal, so it'll turn the steam turbine off once it gets below 130 degrees. These things here should... It's actually made of... excuse me, rude? That's supposed to be steel. So I'm just going to quickly tell them to make... I don't have enough steel. We need 3, was it? How much steel do I have? 900 kilos. Yeah, so I need 300 kilos of steel. So we'll get them to make that. Do I have enough? Yes, I've got plenty of refined carbon. Alright, oh, and I also got some plastic in a thingamabob. A care package. So we're going to get them to finish building all this, but aside from that, that's made of steel. That's fine. That's made of steel. Automation overlay. The bridge does not go out, so any sort of bridge, it shouldn't get above 300, but I'm going to deconstruct it and make it out of iron anyway. Make it out of iron, put it somewhere they can't reach, so I can grab it real quick. And I think that's all good. Probably the reason I'm out of steel is because I replaced this pump here with steel. Because it's just getting a smidge hot in there, it's 80 degrees. The bowl is getting older, but that's okay, we can put one more egg in there if I need to. But aside from that, yeah, I've just been digging up all this stuff and bringing it down. Yeah, I thought that might happen. That's okay. So, if we come back down here, hopefully they will get all this done pretty quick. What else interesting has happened? They carried the hot diamond through here, so all this some of this flashed to petroleum. But that's fine. The abyssite here is cracking under the pressure of the magma. I also walled these off just in case. It's unlikely, but I didn't want to risk flooding things with anything like mercury or lava, which would be worse. And I had to insulate that because some water in here flashed to steam because it was touching these two tiles. So for now it's just a case of waiting for these guys to get their stuff done. Now, we want a... And we don't have the steel for... Oh, we do. Oh, what little legends. Now, goes back to front that way, like that. And that one can be deconstructed. Ah, I need that there. Like so. And they'll get that done whilst I'm not watching. They're so speedy. And we're doing good on food. So once that's all done, I can destroy this. Actually, they can build that from the outside. And then it's just a case of waiting for them to get this liquid pipe done. Which they're just about there, actually. Yes, they are. Plumbing overlay. And we're starting to pump water down here. They will get this done next-ish. And sweep that up for me, please. And sweep those up for me, please. We will need just a little bit of... Oh, I suppose not. But what I would like is a couple of batteries of heavy wire as well. And some No, I don't need automation wire. But that'll just give me... some power storage. Someone ought to bring that along. Yep, here comes Bubbles in a minute. But I think that's about it. We are... Well, I mean, we are 30 cycles away from getting this going. But hopefully this will work. I don't think anything will melt. Maybe that conveyor rail? Let's get him to make, say... 300 more, and we'll get them to replace. Now, if I go shipping, like, yes it does, like pipes. Okay, that's good. So we will do that. And we'll also get the... That needs deconstructing. had trouble getting the polluted oxygen out of here, because I'm trying to find places the vents are going to work and all that sort of stuff. I can now make high pressure gas vents though, but I did not have enough plastic at the time of doing this. The, yeah, little rascal. I'm hoping for one more egg out of him. And the cold is once more seeping. I should really close this up, but... yeah. Alright. Now we've got that steel. Very nice. And we want to make... steel. So, that one for sure, and probably these two. And that should be all our steel used up. Yes. Here comes Harold with some steel. Now, we can also pop naphtha, and naphtha has no colour in the pipes. Now, I do wanna... oh no, that can't go through there. Now, just like... and we can now snip that, and that should cycle, yes. Very good. As for the water, we will just have to do that later. Now, let's go back home and see if Ashcan's more of the same things. Where is he? There he is. He made another quaint, but it does make everything very green. Someone can come and dig that one up again. And we're going to come all the way back down here. Alright. Someone will come and do that soonish. Oh, that does require construction 1, doesn't it, to do? But that's really all I can do for today, because we do have to wait another 30 cycles, which will be cycle to 305. So, we're gonna... yeah, Ashcan is not allowed out of here. Oh, and a printable. I think that might be a nice way to finish the episode. Now, do we have anyone that I like the look of? Lindsay, perhaps? Nah. I think that is it. Alright, so we're gonna get that going, and... yeah, things are a little bit warm, but that's okay. This is off-gassing again. And we have power sorted, I think, in this case here. Which I think means that next episode we might think about space? No. There's probably other things that I should be doing. What should I do next? I was going to do power. I'm going to get them to do this, because I want to see what's down here. Oh, perhaps some lead suits so we can see what this stuff here is. Now, before we go, I do want to have a look at this. No. Stations. So does... oh, okay, so we have to get into rocketry in order to do that. What do we need to get into rocketry? So, to be a little cheeky, I might actually go to the other planet to do rocketry, and I can send supplies over through this. Aha, Ashcan. Congratulations, buddy. You are an expert. Alright, let's make sure they've gotten all this done. And look, they have. They can sweep this up, and then we can seal this up and get everything nice and tidy. Where are you going? You're supplying something. Well, good for you. But, aside from that, thank you everyone for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, as I said earlier, let me know what you would like to see more of, and what you're enjoying about this, and what you are not enjoying. Oh look, he carved a sphere. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Alright, thanks for being here everyone. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.